I'm not sure if Jerry sees us. I've been flashing him. This person in front of me is going to think I'm crazy.
He doesn't know we're here.
He has no idea. What am I going to do with him?
Just tap the horn.
No, I got this person.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just get out.
I think he sees us now.
You can't just pack up your house, throw it into a big giant truck, drive it across the country, and move into your new house. You have to actually figure out first, where are you going? What can you afford? What are the neighborhoods like over there? What are good neighborhoods? What are bad neighborhoods? What state do you want to live in before you figure out what neighborhood in that state? What are things you need to look out for? You can't just pick up and leave. Some people can. Some people are single. They have no possessions. They don't really care where they live. We're not those people, obviously. That footage was, of course, from May. Mia and I went to Pennsylvania. Jerry flew and met us there. And we spent some time going to different areas, asking questions, going to neighborhoods. We went to a few open houses. We talked to some of the people at the open houses. You can't just snap your fingers. And of course, given our situation, we want to make sure that we actually know where we're going, and we don't want to just rush into some place that could end up being just like where we are now, you know?
I just wish I knew where we could go, where we could use a drone and not get on the sheriff's watch list.
Use a drone there, you probably be on more than
Oh, forget it. No, definitely can't go there again. Where can we go that's like naturey, not too hot, where we can actually do some filming and not get in trouble?
and not be bothered by people.
Like Max? Oh, Mochi, Jerry got you. It's hot. It's got to be over 100 degrees.
Almost.
I miss clouds.
Happy late September.
Hey, hey, hey. By some miracle, the tomatoes are somewhat surviving and growing. It's time for the pizza. What are we having, Jerry?
We're having a pizza with tomato sauce, pepperoni, and olives. And we're having a burrito pizza
Ooh.
with chicken, black beans, and salsa.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What do we want? Onion?
Yeah. Doing better with this. Get to go back tomorrow. Don't ask, because it's so gross and horrible and disgusting. I get dizzy even talking about it. But doing better. Doing better. Everything could always be worse. Into the Monster-matic. Ooh. Oh, does it smell like pizza in here?
And burritos?
And I guess, yeah, I got burritos too. Oh, that looks good. It's the only good pizza.
But there are two different ones. How can they both be the only good pizza?
I have spoken, Jerry.
I think I ate too much pizza. Perfectly good pizza. I feel bad. I know it's frustrating for you guys to watch videos like the one I posted last night. Everybody has suggestions that are mostly pretty good if you live somewhere else. The thing that a lot of people don't realize is California is really different from other places. Like somewhere else, the police would probably respond to a noise disturbance. It's disturbing the peace, and usually people don't appreciate that, and multiple neighbors might actually call the police. That's not where we live. First, in California, if it's dogs, that's not a police thing. You cannot call the police for dogs. They will not come. At least not in Los Angeles. We've been told many times you have to call animal control. However, you can't actually call animal control. You have to go there. Now, back when we spent 7 years trying to get the backyard neighbors resolved, which of course never got resolved, there was like a loophole. You could actually go there, file a complaint, present video evidence. The animal control would send them a letter. Then 6 months later, you could have a mediation. And then a year later, you could have a hearing. We did all that. We won the hearing. They were issued conditions. Now, unfortunately, if somebody were to get new dogs during that process, those aren't on the initial complaint. So if they got them the day of the hearing, you can't talk about those new dogs. You would have to go back to animal control, file another complaint, and start the 1.5 to 2 year process all over again. But they closed the loophole for people like us. Now, I can't just go with Mia and Jerry and file a complaint. They take your driver's license, What? The loophole was for people like us having a little bit of justice.
Well, that's like when you have a law and there's like some little gap in the law that, allows you to get away with something.
Right, and I'm saying this is like in Backwardsville, the loophole is that someone like us can actually maybe have a little bit of justice. That's you see I'm using it now?
Okay, it's a loophole in Backwards World.
In Backwards World. Because that was our loophole. We could Yes. But I'm saying they have since fixed that by saying that now, if you want to report somebody for like what you guys heard in the last video, you have to go with another neighbor who lives within close proximity of the dogs. It can't be someone in your household. It has to be another house. Now, there is nobody in this neighborhood that's going to do that. Everybody is guilty. Right, there's one other house that doesn't want to get involved because their living situation they don't want to draw attention to. Won't say anything more about that. And they also encourage the feral cat population, which also isn't popular. So everybody is kind of guilty of something and nobody wants to say anything to anyone else because anyone else can just point the finger right back at them and say, if you report me, I'm reporting you. So, you know, it's just kind of like a balance of let's all just do whatever we want. You're street racing. Yeah, and your dogs are barking. Yeah, well, you're setting off illegal fireworks. Yeah, well, you're running some sketchy operation out of your garage. Okay. I won't say anything about you. Don't say anything about me. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's how it is here.
That's exactly how it is.
That's exactly how it is. We're the only non-offending house in this neighborhood, and for that, we are the most hated house in this neighborhood. That is our reality, and it could really make your head spin. Just so much crazy. Looks like a lot of people are new to the channel or just missed the more in-depth videos with the street racing and how we actually did go to the police station and multiple police stations. And what the police say is they cannot take video evidence. They have to witness it themselves. They can't respond to the call because it's low priority. And there's really not much you can do. The guy on the motorcycle specifically told me to film him and said, please show this video to the cops. They can come suck my effing you-know-what. And I went and did just that, and the cops were angered by it, but they said there's nothing we can do about it. Now, in New Jersey, in my old neighborhood, they would have responded. They absolutely would have. Where my ex-girlfriend actually used to live, and those cops were really bored. They come for anything. A lot of people are like, Bruno, you gotta call the cops, and this is not right. They're breaking this law and that law. I know, it's true. There's nothing we can do about it besides move, and we are going to move. But we can't move yet. Partially because of business-related things, partially because our lease hasn't expired, and partially because we're still not quite ready. We have bank things to work out, we have to figure out where we're going, and before Pennsylvania, we were also thinking about Oregon, so we did also take a trip to Oregon, and, you know, we've been doing a lot of traveling, and unfortunately, MMPR Toys has kind of taken a hit for views, which is hurting us at the moment. I'm not too worried yet, even though the numbers are chibi, but we're really trying to work hard at getting the channel going again, because we need that channel going if we are going to get out of here. A lot of stuff to work on. We're not just sitting here helplessly. The wheels are in motion. They take a while to turn. Like, you guys probably know that a lot of YouTubers move to LA from wherever they're from. I'm still not exactly sure why they're here and like what specifically the advantages are. Somebody just mentioned Holland, and I'm like thinking Holland, but then they said Bucks County. I'm like, I'm thinking Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Then I realized it is Pennsylvania, so I looked up Holland, Bucks County online, and then what's her face, Jen, I think is her name. She's a YouTuber. You guys probably know who she is. She's actually from there. She came up in the thing about Holland, Bucks County, Pennsylvania, but she's now in LA, I see. So everybody comes to LA, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what advantage we could be taking of being here as YouTubers yet. Still like 100 degrees outside, isn't it? It's so hot in here right now for our $1,200 air conditioning bill. And no, we're not paying the thousands of dollars it would cost to insulate this house. It's not our house, and the landlord won't do it. So hopefully sometime in mid to late 2017, we'll have figured out the move and we'll be on our way somewhere else. It's a lot to figure out. And I really hate that I'm doing 2 videos in a row on this. So hopefully next video won't be related to this stuff. But I did want to reply because a lot of people have said like the exact same thing, so I don't want to keep responding to the comment in a good way. Like I appreciate all the comments. I'm just saying a lot of people have the same advice, and it's nothing we haven't tried or thought of. You can't knock on doors here; they'll shoot you. If somebody is allowing a nuisance like that at 1:30 in the morning, they're not going to be like, "Oh, here's a note from my neighbor. Hey, would you mind please bringing your dogs inside?" Yes, they'd mind. And yes, they'd figure out real quickly who it was. Nobody has ever responded to a note, even official note from animal control. They disregard everything because you're telling them how to live and what to do, and that's not cool. All right, I'm just going to end here now. Sorry for 2 of these in a row. I did finish the Ninja Storm video mostly. The rough edit is done, so hopefully post that tomorrow. But aside from, I have been enjoying reading the comments and talking to you guys. I love vlogging. I wish we had better vloggable things happening. All right, really going because now it's getting late. So thank you guys for watching. Please sub if you haven't. I'll be back soon with more, hopefully better videos. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are staying cooler than we are, and good night.